Alright, so quick disclaimer, unfortunately the original video that I had for this, it got corrupted, so, before I could upload it, and I filmed that quite a while ago. I just stuck with stuff that kept me busy for a while, so finally got the opportunity to film a new one, and, yeah, here it is. Hello everybody, this is a review on my new Arthur Morgan hat. I just got this for my 16th birthday a couple weeks ago, and I'm so excited. Like, I love Red Dead Redemption 2. I've loved it for maybe a little over a year now, since I first played it on PS5. It just looked so cool, and the story's amazing, and I love Arthur Morgan, especially his hat. His hat is so interesting and neat. It's probably the biggest reason why I love it so much, and kind of has this dip in the crown here, and then it rises up. It almost reminds me of a rhino horn, kind of. You know? Yeah, I'm sorry if I sound kind of hyper. I really like this hat. And it's made out of 100% cowhide leather. So it's flexible, but it's firm, especially when I first got it. It was a lot more firmer, more stiff, and almost felt a little bit like foam, but since I've been wearing it more often, and it fits my head perfectly, it's gotten a bit softer, but, you know, it hasn't lost its shape, and if I take good care of it, this will last me decades to come. Everything is made out of leather. Even the rope. The rope's not made out of rope, it's braided leather. So you can see it's kind of knotted there. And it's not glued to the hat either. You can take it off if you want. And I think that's also super neat. And the wear and tear, all the scratches and the peeling of the black tanning. The little mark there, scratches, all that. Love it. And you know, from the top, it almost looks a little bit like a bicycle seat. Yeah, you see that? Right there. Bicycle seat, kind of. Of course, you can't just talk about the outside, because the inside is just as cool. Of course, not as cool. Yeah. It has the non-tanned leather on the inside with the red tanned, I want to say sweatband, I think that's what it's called. Yeah, sweatband. So in the game, if you, like, drop your hat and it falls upside down, it looks like this. It's obviously low texture, low poly, so it's not the greatest detail in the game. But here it looks so amazing. Like I said, it fits my head perfectly. There's this little bit of like a dirtier grime kind of looking near the top, which I love it. And just excellent stitching right there. Of course, you can kind of see it here too. I mean, you can't really see stitching, you can just kind of see a seam where the leather comes together. And I think the brim itself is just two pieces of leather. I think it's glued, because I don't see any, like, sewing lines or anything. But yeah, this is two pieces of leather. And the left side, you know, it has that curve, so it curves more than the right side, just like the game. And I can actually, I'll go fetch my old Arthur hat to compare it real quick. Alright, so here's my old hat compared to my new one. This old hat I got back in October. When I first started, I went to like a local Comic-Con dressed up as Arthur. And I made this hat for it. It's just like a cheap black suede kind of leather hat with rope that I had tied around it. No, it was good. It was a good temporary substitute, but of course, you know, this is perfect. This is forever. I'm never going to change this out for anything. You know, the old hat is definitely much shorter compared. So you can see right there. Yeah. Plus this is just regular rope instead of this being the braided leather. And I made this look dirty and kind of scratched with like some turpentine powder and stuff. Yeah, no, I just have this kind of sitting in my closet. It's just there. I might use it as like a stunt hat or whatever, something spare. But it's you know, it's crushable. So you can see right there. Fix that. There we go. And it's good as new. Then again, I'm not talking about you. Focused on this guy. So I browsed this Etsy shop, the Gambler Hut Co. For months. It used to be known as Red Dead Saddle and Stitch. But yeah, I was looking at it for months and I saw all the reviews and the photos and it just looked amazing. I knew I had to get one. And it's definitely pricey, but it was worth every cent. So if you want to splurge, get yourself like a nice hat, because you can't really find any other hat. You can't really find anyone else who makes a hat like this. I found one on Etsy, but it's like $100 more expensive. But this one is perfect. And heard his name was Gideon. I just want to say thank you so much, Gideon, for making this hat. You know, just for me, it fits my head just right, and I know it's gonna last me a long time, and I'll surely appreciate it for years to come. Thank you. And I'll be linking his store in the description, so if y'all want to get one of your own, check the description and click on the link. Yeah, I think you do need to measure your head or something to send to him, and then he can make you your own. That's all you need to do. Alright, bye.